Guys? The Gaming Ram here, and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. And today, as you guys can see right here, we're here at the house, and in the background, you might also notice something. We got the C10 kind of finished up here. We have the engine in the truck. We got the transmission in the truck. We got some temporary wheels for now until we can get the wheels that I actually got for this truck coming. But we're gonna pull it out, and I'm still looking for a interior for the truck. I want to get like some seats. I'm thinking about getting bucket seats to go on the truck, which I think would kind of fit the truck style a lot better. And we got this shell of a Challenger. Now, what I was going to do is I was thinking about shipping the Challenger out to the dirt track to basically kind of like crush it, because we have a car crusher at the track. And we also have a giant monster truck that we could use to crush the car, and we can it's a whole lot that we could do with the car. You know, we could have jump over it. We could have run it over. But instead, I decided to simply sell the car altogether. So we're going to just sell the car for parts. There's a scrapyard here in town that is going to give me a cash offer for the car instead. So instead of completely ruining the car and all these nice parts, because it still have the SRT wheels on it, as you can see, so you can use the rest of the parts and have like a good home for it. So we're not gonna we was gonna crush it and run it over and everything else, but I decided, you know what, it's a lot of nice parts on this car, and like it still has the interior. If you want to see, like, it still has the full leather interior in the car. So it just would have been a waste of a car. So we got to do that. So we got the C10. In the last video, we was actually pulling the engine out of the Hellcat, and we had a visitor come by and kind of told us, you know, look, I understand what you're doing, but, you know, we can't do this here. So over there, got a Karen right over there. I don't know if you see her car. She's in the driveway. She's home. And as you can imagine, you can guess who kind of called. So we do got the engine in here, and it does work. So I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna show you guys. I got a pretty cool neighbor. I have a pretty cool neighbor over there, though. He's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna park it over here. I'm gonna show you guys. So there it is, the Chevy C10, 6.2 liter V8 Hemi, and this thing, I think it's coming out to be a very nice truck. Once when we get the seats, I can give you guys a drive. But we got to get tail lights for the truck. We need tail lights, a grill, the headlights. We have a radiator in there right now, but we're just gonna finish waiting on extra parts and everything else, and hopefully we can get this truck done. Hopefully by tomorrow. Fingers crossed that we can get the parts that we need. But this truck is pretty good. It's coming along pretty nice. So there you go. So they're going to be coming to get the Hellcat today. So this car, this is the last time that you guys are going to see this shell. It's going to be out of here. Like, we cannot keep this car here. It's against the ordinance around this neighborhood. So we got to get rid of it. And she's going to be going to a new home. Or I should say the parts are going to a new home because the car's done. It's totaled. It's nothing that you can do with the car. So there you go. Anyway, today we have to go to the storage facility. We got to go and pick up our cars. I got 3 cars in storage and I want to take them out because I got to start getting ready to go to Pikes Peak. So without further ado, we're going to get in the first gen and we got to go and grab my auto hauler. I have to go and grab my auto hauler trailer so we can bring the cars up here to the house. And I told them that I'm going to leave the driveway open so they can just grab the Hellcat and go. So there you go. Also, Best Buy, they made me move my truck. So we have it parked. I got a shop lined up. So we're going to be getting our own shop. We're just waiting on the final paperwork. And then we'll have our shop so we can stop dealing with all this mess. Storage facility. I found one up here closer to me. So that way I don't have to go and drive 100 miles to the other one. Alright, I'm going to go and get the garage open. And so, basically we got 2 of them here. We got the Charger. Now this is a build that I did about either a month or a couple of months ago. I decided to buy a V6 Dodge Charger and do something different than your typical ordinary Pikes Peak build. So we actually built the 3.6 liter VVT from Dodge, and we're gonna see how much power and how much just how much power this engine can even withstand, because this car is an all-wheel drive track car, which is what we're planning to do. Is like a twin. We are planning to do a twin turbo build on this car one day, but for right now, it's just a single turbo, but it's a big turbo. I'm gonna fire it up, and I'm gonna let you guys hear this thing. But this thing is actually pretty nice. Gotta change our mode. They have a bunch of modes for it. You got track and everything else, but this car is nitrous. It's pretty quick. I mean, for a V6, this thing is pretty dang quick. It's a pretty nasty car. Yeah, I know. We're asking for it, taking this to Pikes Peak. But you know what they say, go big or go home. We're going big because this thing is it's different, you know. This is a sketchy road to be testing this car on, but if we're going to Pikes Peak, we got to test it. So what's a better way to test it than this type of road, back roads in Tennessee? But, man, this car is just so nasty.
When strong winds combined with shallow waters, shoals, grounds and vicious currents together work in harmony.
But to be honest, you would not believe that the 3.6 is actually capable of producing this much power. It's a very torquey engine too. I'm not going to say that it's the best platform to build on, but it is a very good learning curve, or like just experiment, you know. Like the 3.6, this is a built engine, by the way. This is not a stock engine. We had to build this engine block. But look at this. That's 220. Look at the numbers of this thing go. We're going 140 miles an hour in a freaking V6 Charger. That's the limiter right there, is about 145, just so we can, we don't die, because this car is literally dangerous. Let's test nitrous just to make sure it's working. I have an extra bottle at the house, so. Here we go. Look at that. Look at it. We're running nitrous. And look at the engine. The engine is loving it. It loves every minute of the high RPM. We got to let off because we're starting to rise in temperature. But I'm just so blown away just how good the 3.6 is. Oh, that's a dead end. Those race brakes come in handy. We had a tornado, and as you can see, we haven't cleared everything up here yet, so we got to hit back this way. But look at the, I don't know. For Pikes Peak, I think I want the front end to be a little bit more lower than this. We got clearance still, I'll show you. Like, we still have clearance from the headers. Like, right there, you see? Like, the headers is not touching the ground. But you still want to have clearance. Now, the back end is a different story because the tailpipes back here, they are literally on the ground. So, I don't really know. Maybe we'll raise the back end up to level with the front. That seems like a better option, because we can lower the front, but if we lower the front, then the back end, the tailpipes are still going to be on the ground. So we're going to basically, I guess we're going to raise the back end of the car up to match the front. I want it. See, if you kind of look at the car though, how the suspension is set up, it's kind of set up for like a street race. Because watch the front end lift. The front end of this car actually lifts up. That's how much torque this little engine has. Like, this little engine is so torquey. I'm not going to say it's more torquey than a Hemi, but it's still a very torquey little engine. With that turbo just pushes it. Let off. I got to turn this nitrous off because I don't want to burn up all my nitrous. But anyway, this is our track car that we built. And I think it's a pretty good build. It's different. Something that you definitely ain't going to see every day. We had the weight reduction in the car. So there is no back seats, and we took out some of the comfortable passenger seat. We took that out. Got a full roll cage in the car. That's something that we had to have to go on Pikes Peak. And this car, anyway, needs a roll cage. Look, like, we're going 230 miles an hour. Like, it is crazy because it gets to 130 like it's nothing. Also, if you're wondering about the transmission is an 8-speed dual clutch. I was going to go with a sequential, but I decided to just go with the 8-speed auto. Just because I think the 8-speed might keep up with what we're doing. Like, I built this car just for the fun of it, and I did not expect it to be, like, one of the good cars that I built. And that's coming for a V6, surprisingly enough. And the other reason I built this because since everybody is going V6 or electric nowadays as far as on car makers, I was like, you know, how about we do something since this is the new era that we are going down. Keep your V8s now, because this is the new car era, is the V6 and electric. So I just wanted to test it out. I was like, huh, how would this work out as far as today's type of street performance, track cars and race cars and everything else? And surprisingly enough, the 3.6 is actually doing pretty good at the moment. We got the Nissan Skyline, and we got it wrapped. So we got it wrapped. We got some new wheels for it, and this is our drift car. And basically, this car, we got it. Oh boy, about 3-4 months ago. I can't really remember, but we got it like 3-4 months ago. Been a while. But here's the drift car. It has that quick ratio steering, so you can really turn that wheel out. Last time I didn't have drift tires. I just had some sport tires for it. So the GTR pumps out about 24 pounds of boost, which is a lot of boost. I'm going to see if I can drift this arm ramp. Nope. I'm still breaking the drift tires in. They're brand new. These are brand new drift tires. Oh, they put the speed limiter on it. We're gonna see if we can get a drift in. I know, I think it's an off, yeah, here it is. We're gonna take this exit, and I think we can drift. Alright, it's been a while since I drifted, so here we go. Hold on. My front tires are locking. That was decent. Hopefully we can get a practice run in Pikes Peak, drifting the mountain. Because we're definitely going to need it, to be good at it anyway. It's very fun too. Like, you can get just lost for hours just driving this thing around and just drifting it. Oh my god. Cut. But this car is a 6-speed, I believe, manual. We have another event that we're going to be going to, so we definitely got a lot of events happening. So here it is. These are the two cars that we're going to be taking to Pikes Peak. We have our Dodge Charger, and we got our R30. I don't know how this is going to work out, but at the end of the day, we're just going to go there, have some fun, and hopefully we can bring these two back together in one piece, and hopefully we don't lose a car. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully we do not lose a car, because Pikes Peak is either all or nothing. Is either you're gonna come out victorious and at least happy, or you're gonna come out as a loss and possibly lose everything. But we will see. We will definitely see. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn that post notification so you know when I post videos, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.